All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another draft of Kaldheim with me, Jerupidus. And let's see what we've got here. I think this card is just okay. Demon Bolt is quite strong. Agar and Glimpse the Cosmos. I honestly think that Red-Blue Giants is like the best deck. You just get so many awesome cards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with Demon Bolt. It just leaves me the most open. Like, this needs me to be like Black-Green Elves or Red-Black Berserkers or something. Whereas Demon Bolt can kind of slot into any deck playing red. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Dual Strike never ends up making my deck. Yeah, I wouldn't even copy a wood. Okay, 4 or less. But either way, it seems kind of hard to take. I might just take another Demon Bolt. I mean, flying... this card is really awesome too, and so is Finn. I had some success with a red-green deck previously, but I don't know how good Finn is in red-green. I think you'd rather pair him with black. He has a couple of pretty specific combos. I mean, there's this one right here. So with neither of those necessarily pulling me into another color, I think I'll just take another Demon Bolt. I don't think you can go particularly wrong doing that. There's not really a good red card here, so we're going to have to branch out, I think. Rune of Sustenance is reasonable, especially in red-white. It's not amazing, though. Colossal Plow just isn't the thing. This is a tough pick. I think I'm just going to stay red and take this stupid helmet. This card has been actually, like, kind of fine for me, so... The nice thing about it is it's got, it's basically Short Sword with a little bit more upside there. So while I don't think it's an amazing card, I think it's fine to play. This is kind of an interesting combo with the helmet. Equip 1 for +2/+1 and haste is pretty strong. And then maybe we can wheel like Cold Spell Cleric or something. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, Svella's going to pull me into red-green, I think. Because this is a 5th pick Svella, and this card is very good. It's a little slow, but it has great stats for 3 mana. I mean, these are Sorcerer Crewfix's stats. And then it just ramps you like into its own ability and fixes your mana all by itself. Let's go ahead and take that. I think that's just fine to do. Okay, I never mind playing an Immersturm Raider. I would like to take a Sculptor, but I don't have any Snowlands, and it's not clear to me how many I'm going to get. And we're, like, definitely red. We might be green. I would like to be green, but we're not definitely green yet. Let's take the Raider. There's a Skull Cairn. That is some reach. And I do like Craven Hulk as well, like just a 4/4 for 4 in your aggressive decks in this are usually pretty good, but there is Horizon Seeker, and I think that card is a quite strong boast card. So I think I'm going to take that. We don't have the tools to make this work. We do have a Svella, but I don't know if that means you want to be putting a colorless land in your deck. But I think I will take this Lindworm. It's a pretty solid top end, and if I end up being red-green, which it's looking increasingly likely that I will, having a top end like this that is just a huge creature that gains you a bunch of life to get you back in the game is pretty strong. So I'm feeling the ramp, which makes me want the Snowland. I should be able to pick up one of those 2-drop guys that untaps the Snowland at some point, and we will care about snow in red-green to some degree. All right, we can just take an Elderleaf Mentor now. It's not great, but it is fine. Nothing here at all. So I guess I'll just take the Boast card, just in case we end up jumping ship. I don't think we're going to. I'll take a Gladewalker. That's a solid card. Arctic Treeline is interesting, but I think the 2-drop creature is good. Man, I feel like blue-white is wide open. Like, this card is very good. I'm just going to take the green creature, though. White-blue land. Boy, someone needs to be white-blue. So we could take Path to the World Tree. I did have fun managing to activate this once, my first draft. But I don't know if that's the pick here. It is like a fine card and helps me hit my land drops for things like Ravenous Lindworm, but I don't know if it's like first pick worthy. But there's not a great red card, and then the cards I would be passing, I already have a Horizon Seeker, so I'd be passing Packmate, which is good. But World Tree, I think, is more exciting, so we'll just take it. I do like a Boreal Outrider, and I'm hoping to pick up some more Snowlands. There is our Sculptor of Winter, and we currently only have one Snowland, which is kind of a concern. But with Svella, the artifacts it makes add a snow color. So I can pretty much, if I get one of those in play with Boreal Outrider, basically any creature I cast is going to come into play with +1/+1 counter. That sounds pretty strong to me. All right, I love this. I would really like to get my hands on this, but I'm going to put it on the wheel and just see. But Spirit of the Elder Guard is fantastic. All right, so Ice Tunnel is fully 2 off colors, but I think I like the Cinderheart Giant. I have an Immersturm Raider to discard it if I draw it too early, and I have Svella, Horizon Seeker, and Spirit to keep drawing lands to ever be able to cast it, so I think that's okay. And I did get a Gladewalker pretty late last time, or last pack, so I think I can safely put that on the wheel. There is also Firewalker. That's actually probably the pick. This card is just so good. Like, it just trades and draws you a card, pretty much. So I think we'll start with that. Maybe we can wheel the Cinderheart Giant. We're probably the only deck that wants it. So there's the Sculptor, but I still only have 1 Snowland, so I think I'm going to take Masked Vandal. I think it's fantastic to main deck one of these. It just gets you out of so many, like, bad situations. I always want a copy of this card in any of my green decks. The second path is getting interesting. But it could just be Sculptor. It could be King Harold's Revenge. I mean, I do have ways to tutor up my Snowland. And we could prioritize them. I don't think I want a second path. So I think I'm just going to take Sculptor. King Harold's Revenge is good, but it's not great. It just kills their worst card. All right, I did wheel my Slumber Mound, and that is excellent. I would really like a Run Amok, and I'd really like a Packmate, but I don't think I can pass up a 4/4 creature blow up one of their lands, which has actually been relevant for me a time or two. That doesn't take up a spell slot. I think that's just too good. So now there's the Shimmerdrift Veil, and I think I'm definitely taking that. It gets me a lot closer to Path to the World Tree, and is tutorable in my deck. I do believe, yeah, search any Snowland, so I can go get that. I'm not taking Smashing Success, so we'll just take a Horizon Seeker, although I don't know if I'll play both. I don't really want a second Sculptor, so I think I'll just take Sentinel. It may not make the deck, but it does tap for any color, and that can possibly pop my Path to the World Tree. Like, we could be going too far out of our way for that, but we're not really missing on anything here. All right, and there's King Harold's Revenge. That's fine. Yeah, that's so late. I think this card is pretty good. Like, I think people are underestimating how much the Changeling on that matters. Second Path to the World Tree. Okay, whatever. I'll take it if you just give it to me. So what does our deck need? We have 16 creatures. We kind of still need removal. So Struggle is probably the pick here. It's pretty strong with Spirit. And there isn't a Snowland we can necessarily take right now. Another Slumber Mound. I can probably wheel this one too. But I think I'm going to take Struggle. Oh man, a Finn the Fangbearer. Can't splash more yet. We don't really have much in the way of being able to actually leverage this, but it is just like a 1/3 Death Touch is really solid. It means like a lot of things can't attack, but maybe it's just Snow-Covered Forest. Like, we do really need Snowlands at this point. I'm just going to take the Snowland. That might be insane. What are you? I do have a couple of Shapeshifters. Power 4 or greater. That's a little tough for us to come by. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to satisfy that requirement. I mean, making a 2/2 and then making a bunch of Shapeshifters into 4/4s sounds sweet. But I think I'm just going to take Glittering Frost here. It ramps us, and it fixes, so I think it's a pretty solid card. Let's see. You kind of want the 4/4. I could really use some 5-drops. Don't want too many sculptors, so let's just take the 4/4. Okay, this card is pretty good. Like, 4 mana for 3 damage is not great, but the fact that you can, out of nowhere, sometimes tack 5 damage onto a attack is pretty sweet. That makes me a little bit happier with my removal count. So I think now I need some fat, so I think I'm just going to take the Cinderheart Giant. The Grizzled Outrider is also fine, but, like, this is something that can actually end the game, whereas just a 5/5 for 5 doesn't necessarily do that. This can really win you the game out of nowhere, and we do have the ability to give it haste. I don't know if I want a second rune. That doesn't seem very good. But an on-color snow does seem fine. I can have as many of these as I want. I could just take a Kennelmaster. I do need a 5-drop. It's not a great splash card, but I don't really want a second Cinderheart. I think 1 Firewalker is enough. You could definitely play 2, but let's just take this. I just like where it sits in the curve. And I already have plenty of Guardian Gladewalkers. Let's just take a Mammoth Growth. Maybe it'll make the deck. I should probably play more combat tricks than I do. These of Spoils is actually mildly interesting. Frostfire Arcanist. This dude is dummy thick. Look at this. Yeah, I don't feel like I found the right seat. Like, some of these colors feel very, very open. But I think this is going to be fine. And we wound up with 5 snowlands? 4 snowlands. This is not snow. I always want these to be snow, but they're just not. Refuse to be. I think with Woodland Chasm, Glittering Frost, and Svella, I guess I would still like a Swamp for a Path to the World tree. And then I have, let's see, black, green, red, one other color, and then Glittering Frost to randomly activate it. We probably don't need to play both of these. Just one is probably fine. Oh, and then Sentinel also gets me another color. So between Sentinel and Glittering Frost, I have black, red, green, let's say blue, and then possibly white. So it can be done. I don't want to go too far out of my way, though. And I'm only on 16 lands. I need to add another land for sure, and that's just got to be green, right? I can still cut a couple of creatures. Maybe Recluse, but I like Recluse. I guess we probably don't need Horizon Seeker. We have Svella, Glittering Frost, and Path. I probably just don't need this. Maybe we just cut King Harold's Revenge. This card is just so bad. Like, don't get me wrong. It's nice to be able to give something trample to kind of break a stalemate, but it doesn't... just really doesn't ever do what you want. And when things are not going well, it's just even worse. If you've only got 1 creature in play and you top deck this, it's just terrible. So we'll cut that. We got 15 creatures and a reasonable mix of spells. Hopefully our lands work out. We'll see. All right, let's get to the games. I mean, I've got potentially a ramp guy, removal, and a fatty. That seems good enough to me. Yep, let's just jam the 2-drop. All right, that card is pretty good. So why don't we do a Sentinel? And I suppose we can just play an Equip Helm. That's a little annoying. Not a huge deal, though. So I could provoke, then swing both. Or I could struggle and make Sculptor into a 4/4. That doesn't seem fantastic. So I think I'm not going to do either of those things, and I'm just going to send the 3/3. Struggle does potentially let me do provoke on this and hit for a bunch, but I'm a land away from just casting Lindworm, and I don't want to, like, spew these off. Yeah, I'm still not interested in casting it. Okay. Hopefully they didn't see this coming. Well, they disdainful stroke. So they didn't see it coming, but they managed to counter it anyway. But I'm a land away from blowing up that glacial floodplain, and I'm pretty interested in doing that. Oh, that card is good. Okay, we don't draw the land. Let's just play the Recluse. I could still struggle, but that just doesn't seem very good to me. So okay. Also not too scary. All right, land is good. And I think I'm just going to pop this. Yeah, they picked blue for that. So this is their only source of white. So let's blow it up. And we'll tap the 3/3 because the 4/4, the 4/2 can trade with their 4/4. Oh, that's a shame. If they want to... That's a pretty good blocker, too. Yeah, and unfortunately, I can't, like, struggle on my Not Bold Recluse. But they are getting kind of low on cards. Ooh. So Demon Bolt just straight up drops the 4/4. Yeah, struggle doesn't do it for me right now. Yeah, let's play this face down. I don't really want to 2-for-1 myself on that 3/5. But I think getting my Sculptor up to a 4/4 is good, because that 3/5 is kind of an issue. That has Death Touch, so I can't fight that. I don't really care about the Dusk Wielder. I guess I'm just not doing anything. Just keep waiting. Okay. Spirit would have been nice, but I have, like, no snowlands. So, it's like a 1/4. And I think on end step, I'm just going to kill that 4/4. All right, my turn. Another Demon Bolt. I don't mind that at all. I think I'm ready to struggle and take out their 3/2. Yeah, they can hit me medium hard, but I think I'm doing this. Sure. And let's see, I would take like 5, 6. I think that's fine, and I'm going to play this face down. They kind of get to tap my stuff with Icebind Pillar anyway. Okay, that's a decent bit of damage, but they don't attack. Do they have 3 snow? They do, right? This guy just comes back forever. That's pretty annoying. Why don't we start with Kennel Master? Get in for 10. That works for me. Yep. That means they can't tap something, so I do get to kind of attack a reasonable amount here, but that 3/5 blocker is kind of ruining all my plans. I think I'm going to bolt down the Harbinger. It does have Death Touch. And spending it on the Betrayer King seems bad. Like they just get it back anyway. All right. Well, I can deal 9, put them to 4. Wait, if I provoke on... One of these won't be blocked. That'd be 9, 10, 14. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for the win. Yep. Creatures dealt damage this way. It gets +5/+0 until end of turn. Yep. All right. Ooh, we even have a snowland this time? Yep, I'm gonna keep. And I can foretell this on 2. That seems good. Double white means they might be aggressive. Maybe not. All right, if they want to keep foretelling... Let's get Svala down. That is the most foretell anyone's ever seen. So let's see. I can... If I make a land, I just have 2. So I could just do this now and then play and equip Tormentor's Helm. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. That's pretty sweet. Oh, man. That's really sweet. Man, our opponent is just playing, like, Affinity over there. Yeah, let's do this. And I still have a land untapped, so I think I want to get a tap land. And I already have green, black, and red, so why don't we get Shimmer Drift? And then we can name something like blue, and then we have all 5 colors. Now I can go struggle. Kill that. I don't want them drawing any more cards. Sure. Hopefully at some point I draw my 1/3 that can blow up artifacts or enchantments. But I kind of think Spirit's already done his job, so I'm not too unhappy about that. Alright, so if I play red, I can go Boreal Outrider and then put a counter on, like, Recluse. Yeah, that works for me. Hey with Snow. Yes, please. And I can equip him. All right. Now, I can probably get a 2-for-1 if I send the Recluse. That seems pretty likely to me. So if I give it 5 toughness, then they're probably a little less interested in doing that. I wonder if that's too all in. I mean, if I play Provoke, I can still play Gladewalker. But I probably should put the counter on the Outrider. Yeah, let's do that. Get that thing up to 3 toughness, and then it's super likely that they double block somewhere. I mean, I'm attacking for 10. Perfect. Deal you damage, provoke the trolls, kill one of them. And should I move the equipment? I guess so. Boy, they have as many of those as you could possibly want. Okay, Mountain is not a great draw. I don't have the opportunity to 2-for-1 them again. But I think I'm going to play Firewalker first, because I think I'm sending everybody. And I want to get the counter on this thing. Yep, sure. And I guess we'll move it. Everybody attacking seems weird. They have so much Foretell. I think I'm just going to block the Harbinger. I think that's the safest block. Okay. Wow. Well, we'll play that. At least this way, if they kill it, they still lose one of their creatures. And hopefully they didn't top deck like some obnoxious enchantment removal. That's a shame. No blocks. All right, that's a pretty good draw. No attacks, because I don't want to get killed by a removal spell. How many effigies do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies. That is amazing. Do I want to block with my 1/1? I guess so. I don't really want to take any more damage. Don't see that 1/1 doing very much, so Demon Bolt's a nice draw. Yeah, I think I send. All right, that's fine. And I'm going to foretell this because I'm actually not going to cast it this turn. I'm going to take the 2. All right. So it's probably an effigy, but like they can... Any card with foretell, that's pretty good. Yeah, they have a lot of options. I mean, they can get a 3/3 flyer. They could get Doomscar back, so... All right, that resolves. And I think I've got to just kill this now. I would have to do it during my turn anyway. Oh, okay. Can they not do it? They cannot do it. Oh. Oh no. All right, I can draw a card. Okay. What can I draw here? Ravenous Lindworm would be nice. At 4 life, that would buy me a decent amount of time. 2 ravens? Oh no. Yep, that's game. All right, GG's opponent, Azotemia. Where was Mass Vandal last game? I don't think this is any good. No green. Green is what makes our deck tick, so I'm not just going to play like a Tormentor's Helm and cross my fingers. That seems dumb. As crazy as this sounds, I am going to keep this. I don't want to get rid of any of my removal. And I don't really want to bottom my green card, so I guess it's just Craven Hulk. That feels tough to do. But Svella fixes me for the rest of the game if I ever draw a red. And I can actually cast Recluse. I can foretell this. Could just be Provoke then. Yeah, maybe it's Provoke. Let's do that. Okay, that's perfect. I'm actually going to have to name red, which is a shame. But Svella gives me the ability to tap for any color. If I untap with it. Alright, play a green and foretell. Oh no, it's red-blue giants. We're gonna get crushed. Maybe I should be playing Seize the Spoils. I probably should be. Boy, do I want to have Svella be my first threat. Yeah, let's just do it. The upside is so high if you untap with it. If this is just Demon Bolt, I'm going to absolutely cry. Okay. Yikes. At least I have Demon Bolt for that. But it, like, does damage to me forever, right? Yep. Oh, wait, no, this isn't that guy. It's not the Mythic. I'm amazed they didn't do that on end step, but oh well. So, yeah, we have red, so let's play the green. And I'm going to go Recluse. And I'm just going to bolt this now, because bolting it in response means something else deals double damage. I just feel like every giant card is just so good. Like, read this. Try to reveal a giant and then play your largest giant that you possibly can. And it just happens to deal me 2. Just for fun. Alright, so we can play some stuff here. But I think I just want to get my Craven Hulk down. I guess if I play Path to the World Tree, then next turn... Yeah, so I could go Path, play a tap land, play Rune on the Recluse. No, because I want to... I would like to play Rune on Craven Hulk like the turn I play it. Playing Rune on Recluse now seems kind of medium. Like I hit for 5 and then they just play a huge giant and there's not much I can do. I'd rather have like a 5/4. Alright, let's play the Path. We'll go get... I guess we'll get Swamp. Play that. Attack for 4. Now this turn they reveal a giant and deal me 2. So I do have a whole turn before they cast like some kind of 7-drop giant for real cheap. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't play my Rune there. All right. Hit for 5, and then I get to make a 6/5. But I don't know how good that will be. Apparently not very. Alright, I do like Immersturm to discard this red. Obviously, it's a snow mountain, so that's not my favorite thing ever, but I need something. Get a mountain. Wonderful. Play the Gladewalker, put the counter on the Raven. Get in with that. And is there any reason to play this mountain? Do I have 6 mana? Not really, because if I rip my 7-drop, I can just cast it. So we'll hold it. All right, they had to spend 2 cards on that. Oh, dear. Giant, of course. Do I just provoke the Frostpeak Yeti and attack for 3? I mean, man. I'll be embarrassed if they play... I mean, if they play a 3 toughness giant, it'll copy it anyway, so I think we just gotta do this. Fortunately, that doesn't get me any closer to my World Tree, so no attacks. Alright, Tormentor's Helm is not bad. I am just, like, absolutely dead if they draw a giant. So you damage... Raid, move the equipment. I guess attacking with the Gladewalker there was kind of free. In fact, it was absolutely free. All right, sending it. Play the Firewalker. And I think I will play the Mountain because I gotta activate this. Yes. Very lucky indeed. Good game is trademark 1987. Okay, so I think we can drop one of these Gladewalkers since we don't really care about tribal stuff, or one of these Seize the Spoils. We still have, we're a little light on creatures then, but it is just another way of getting our foot back on the gas, and then it makes that treasure token, which can activate our world tree, or just kind of ramp us, so I think that'll be sweet. This does not look good. Let's ship it. Alright, at least I have some green. I can foretell Demon Bolt, and I can play Spirit to find some red. I'm going to keep this. I don't want to bottom Lindworm. I have Demon Bolt already, so I think we're just going to bottom Provoke. Okay, that's better than nothing, but I don't think I want to play it. I think I just want to foretell this. Uh-oh, it's blue-red again? I don't think we're going to beat it twice. Oh, no. Well, if I had known I was going to rip Cinderheart Giant, I would have definitely bottomed that Lindworm. Oh. This hurts. All right, well, that can tap for a red. I'm going to send. Yep, Behold the Multiverse is a great card. I pretty much just think every single card that goes in that deck is good. Okay, that one is not very good. Ooh, and we draw a red? Okay. So what can I do here? I can Demon Bolt the 5/4. Then I can play Seize the Spoils and, like, pitch Cinderheart Giant, maybe? And I'm definitely doing this. And we're definitely casting this. But maybe... I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw the land. That will put me right to 5 mana. And then Spirit can get me to 6. So maybe I just discard Craven Hulk. I think I like that. All right, they get a big old 5/1. And I don't want to use my treasure this turn. So I can go Snow-Covered Mountain, and I could go Masked Vandal to blow up the hammer. That doesn't seem terrible. Because I don't want to cast Ravenous Lindworm this turn, because that just makes Giant further away. But I have 6 mana, so I could go Masked Vandal and Spirit. And if I do Spirit, then I still have the land drops to get to 6 and 7. Okay, that's what we're doing. And we'll tap the 2/2 because the 1/3 can block the 2/1. Sure. And, let's see. At this point, I guess I want the untapped lands. Like, I'll feel like kind of an idiot if I draw Path to the World Tree or something, but I don't really have... I guess I do kind of have the ability to cast that, huh? I'm still going to grab the untapped lands. Because I want to play an untapped land so I can go Lindworm, and then untapped land so I can go Cinderheart Giant. I mean, those are my next 2 plays, for sure. dummy thick dude. Yep, so let's go Snow Forest, and let's play the Lindworm. And hopefully they don't have a Disdainful Stroke. Okay. They saw it coming. But then I can play a 7/6. Boy, I sure wish I could, like, Rune of Speed it or something. But I can't. Let's just play it. Oh, dear. How many Demon Bolts can one person actually pick up? Come on. All right, so their plan here is probably to block Cinderheart Giant with the 2/1. So if I go Struggle, I could kill the Mistwalker. Let's see, could they Demon Bolt me then? Because they can make it 2, and this would be 7 minus 2 is 5, so no. Okay. But then I kind of can't provoke the Trolls. And I feel like, I mean, I guess if they just block with Frostfire Arcanist, they do, like, kind of 2-for-1 themselves, though. So I think that's fine. I'm going to send it. Okay, so they do that. I think then I just provoke it to keep the Demon Bolt off me. Then I get 7 damage, which is nice. Sure. Sure. Hopefully I don't hit that one. Yes. Okay. That's a reasonable amount of value, in my opinion. Let's foretell this. And they still have a copy of Demon Bolt. My God. I feel like I'm playing against, like, bot-drafted opponents. This is insane. But for that card, I got their... For 2 cards, I got their 2/1 Frostfire Arcanist and 2 Demon Bolts. So that's not too bad. I still feel like I'm kind of losing. But they have to run out of Demon Bolts eventually, right? Okay. So I feel like I gotta block 5. Let's see. I guess I could kill Doomscar here, right? I lose 2 creatures. But my struggle isn't really doing anything right now anyway. So I think I just triple block. Wait, that's... yeah, that's 4, and they only have 5. Okay. Okay, there's Path of the World Tree, making me regret some of my earlier choices. And we already have black. So I guess I'll just grab a forest. Can I get a snow land of any kind? I cannot. Get a forest. Let's play the forest. And Mistwalker is going to be hitting me for 4, so I kind of need to draw a card right now. Let's see. Rune of Speed gets this to 2 and then 3, so that still doesn't do anything. It kind of sucks to not be able to ruin something if I rip it, but, like, we're in trouble right now. Do it. That is not fantastic. All right. Let's attack. He didn't activate Mistwalker. What does that mean? Ooh, are we dead, like, right now? Right now? So, I could, like, struggle to get this up. No, but they can just... Yeah, they hit me for 8, 9, 10. And then, like, activating this doesn't matter, so there's not even a single card I can draw. I mean, we'll play it out, but there's no hope, unfortunately. Red-Blue Giants, man. It is the best deck in the format, I'm telling you. Like, when you build it like this, I feel like it's nearly unbeatable. Yeah, and then they have, the Demon Bolt for the next thing I play, and it cannot possibly have more than 4 toughness. So I'm pretty comfortable packing it in here. But we'll see what we draw. I mean, why not? A mountain. Yep, I can blow up, like, their snow-covered mountain, make a 4/4. Well, actually, hold on. Then I could make it into a 5/5. I could fight the Mistwalker, block the Craven Hulk, so maybe we're not dead? Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. And this is 7 to do, so I play the green. Let's blow up their Snowland. Yeah, I guess I kill the Mistwalker. All right, I'm glad we didn't pack it in. I mean, we're probably still dead, but, like, this makes a game of it. Do I trade this for Frostpire Arcanist and a Demon Bolt? I mean, do I just take 2? I will have to block it eventually. Like, if I go to 2, then it's a lethal attacker, so I guess so. All right, that's the 4th Demon Bolt. Another Mistwalker. And an Augury Raven. Okay. Yeah, Savella Ice Shaper does not get me out of this. All right. Well, at least we lived another turn. All right, I like the look of this. We have all 3 colors. We got a path. We got a spirit to go get our shimmering whatever. Shimmer Snowland. Yeah, we'll keep it. Yep, Foretell. All right, Demon Bolt is a nice draw. But I think I'm just going to stick my path. That way I just keep making land drops here. And we will, of course, take a Snowland of some kind. We will have green. We'll take the red one. All right. Land is fine. Let's just play the red. And I think I just want to play the Recluse. A 4/2 makes them do something. All right, so let's go green. And now I've got the Seize the Spoils, so we do have the possibility of popping the World Tree this game, which is my favorite thing in the world to do. Let's send the 4/2. I really don't want to get this countered. Really don't want to get either of my discard spells countered, so, The 3 mana is super suspicious. Why don't we just foretell this? I just feel like 3 open blue and foretell means I don't want to... Okay. Weird. What I was going to say is it means I don't want to cast something that I really don't want to get countered. Yeah, this hand is not great, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Okay, so let's start out with Snow-Covered Forest and Sentinel. Ooh, a Sculptor's nice. I don't have any fatties right now, but I gotta feel like... Let's see, I'll have 3 mana. I can't quite do anything with that. So, I think I'm going to play the Snow-Covered Mountain. I'm going to attack. And then we'll just play the Sculptor. This just develops my mana a lot faster. All right, once again, 3 islands and do nothing. I guess I don't care if Path to the World Tree gets countered. Let's just play it. I guess I'll play the land first, though, just in case it's like a pay-for thing. I don't think there's a counter spell like that, but I'm not sure. And I have all my snowlands already, so we have red, red, and we have that, so let's grab a green. And then we can foretell Demon Bolt, which I think I want to do. And they haven't foretold anything, so I don't think they can play that 3/3 flash. So I'm going to attack. Okay. I don't think I want to poke the trolls on that. I don't really want to Demon Bolt it either, but I kind of can't ignore it. Like, I don't want them to just be fetching lands every turn and hitting me for 3. That seems kind of dumb. Let's just play the Rune of Speed. I don't think they're going to trade, but I guess if I get in trouble, I could always Demon Bolt it. Let's see. I've got 3 mana, so I can't quite cast Craven Hulk. I think I'm just going to send both. And I think I'm just going to let this happen. All right, that I'm going to kill. So I have 6 mana. Let's just play the Craven Hulk. It can't block it, but I think it's enough pressure where hopefully Provoke the Trolls can deal a surprise amount of damage here. Or just kill something. And maybe they won't notice it can't block alone. But I think I'm still interested in racing right now. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Let's start with Boreal Outrider, and then we can play Firewalker and put a counter on it. I think I'm interested in doing that. And no attacks from me. Yeah, that resolves. I don't think I'm blocking. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh. That is pretty good. Fortunately, I can't pay with snow. That's so sad. But we're going to do it anyway. Wait, but it's not its color. Well, let's pay with snow anyway. All right, so we'll put it here. And here. And let's see. Can I just attack all? Because if they go block, block, they take 9. And I guess they wouldn't block here, so they would just block these 2. So I guess we'll just send these. And unfortunately, I only have 3 mana. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3. Can't quite kill them. But we can put them to 1, which is pretty good. That doesn't really help. All right, wow. All right, sitting at 4-2. Can we get to 5 wins? I am realizing right now that this is the second draft I'm posting, and it's also the second draft that I'm doing Path to the World Tree, like, stupidity. But I think this hand is pretty good. Like, if I don't draw a land, I can play a Rune of Speed on my stupid Sentinel. Like, not that that's any good, but it is something to do, so I'm going to keep it. And, like, I realize that also that Karfell Kennelmaster is, like, not a great splash card, but it's been, like, pretty reasonable every time we've casted it, so I think it's fine to do. And if I'm already stretching my mana, you know, you might as well splash something. All right. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and foretell. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Foretell. There we go. Attack for 1. All right, Boreal Outrider is pretty sweet. Let's just go ahead and jam that. And now we can cast an instant speed Demon Bolt. So, like, while I don't think Sentinel is a good card, it's been pretty good in our deck. Yeah, they certainly have a land drop now then. Okay, so they could have, like, counter magic. I don't really want a Demon Bolt to score an effigy, though, so let's just take our turn. I really don't want to get Spirit countered, so let's just jam the Craven Hulk. And if they want to go Disdainful Stroke here, okay. And if it resolves, that's also fine. They were probably wondering why it didn't get a counter. The answer is because I don't have a Snow Mountain. Oh, I hate that card. It's so good. We got a race. Yeah, let's take 3. All right, well, at least the Spirit gets me another land. Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. Oh, I guess I have to tap my Boreal Outrider then. That kind of sucks, but I think it's what we're doing anyway, because I need to get this land drop. I really want my Snow Mountain so I can still cast Demon Bolt. But I don't need to do that right now. Okay. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. All right. I feel like I don't need Svella right now. Like, I think I have all the cards that I want to win me the game. But I think for now we can keep losing 3 life. They can't double activate it yet. And I do want to bolt something. And I think that's going to be the 3-2. Okay, now we get to hit pretty hard. Yeah, let's just jam this. Attack for 10. And then hopefully between, like, let's say I draw a land, I could go Recluse Rune of Speed and have a 6/4 haste on top of everything else. Well, that's pretty ugly. At least it's tapped. Yeah, I think at this point I'm discarding. And I think it's Vela. This card is just too slow. Okay, can I win the game right now? Like, if I go Recluse... Yeah, they just have one land. Like, let's do it. Send them all. Okay. I was scared of that lantern, man. All right, we already profited on this draft, so we're just playing for pride. And this hand looks pretty good to me. Turn 1 Sentinel. This might be the best card in the format. No one's been able to beat this yet. Oh, no. I don't like that at all. All right. Let's drop the Snow-Covered Mountain. I don't want to play Masked Vandal yet. And I don't want to play my Rune of Speed either. So I guess we just do nothing. All right, no blocks. I'm interested in Demon Bolting that at some point, but I think it's best if I play Svella this turn. Yeah, and for 1 mana, I can't do anything, so I'm just going to attack for 1. And now they're going to play land, and I won't be able to block Fearless Pup, but it will only be 2 if they're planning on casting anything else. They do get a white 1/1 whenever I kill this, which is pretty annoying. I, like, assume I have to kill this, but non-creature spells with CMC 4 or greater. I wonder what that even is, like, supposed to target. So let's make sure this isn't going to come into play. Tap just Snowlands. Okay, I can play this. Now, I'd really like to have 3 mana next turn. So I can't really do very much. I do need a Demon Bolt, probably this. Like, it's a 2/3 Flying Vigilance. That's pretty annoying. Then I only have 2 mana. If I activate this, I still only have 2 mana. So yeah, I guess it's just... Well, you know what? We can just foretell this. So here's what we're going to do. We have a turn. Yeah, we'll play the Glittering Frost. Then we're going to foretell the Demon Bolt. And no attacks. And I realize that, like, I can't block anything right now. But it's not that much damage, and then we're going to get to Demon Bolt something. Sure. Okay, it's going to have to be that, unfortunately. Lindworm is nice. And I can just cast it. Yeah, I guess I just do that. Okay, that's shutting them down pretty nicely. Let's go ahead and just Demon Bolt this. Then we can play the Shimmerdrift Veil. And we'll pick something random. Let's just go blue. All right, now Mass Vandal currently doesn't do anything, but I could Rune of Speed. Yeah, let's just throw that on Svella, I guess. That's not bad. But I think I would rather make the artifact Icy Manolith. Oh, no attacks. Okay, that's not too bad. Do I want to just pitch the Masked Vandal? I'm kind of starting to think so. Can I activate this? It's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could, but I think we're better off just getting some stuff in play. I might regret pitching the Masked Vandal, but... play the Recluse, and then I think, yeah, I will still be able to make another Manolith, and then I'll be able to start activating Svella. All right, I like all these chances I'm getting to untap with this. That's got to lead to good places. Woodland Chasm. And... yeah, I can do this anytime. Sure. And why don't we kill... we could kill the pup, but that gives them a 1/1 flyer, which could get annoying. I think I'll just kill the Breakneck Berserker. Okay, that's a nice draw. I think now I can send my 6/6. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. I like that. But this is currently lethal. So let's just send them both. And I think I'm better off just activating Svella. All right, 6 wins. Good games, Wandering Ronin. All right, here we are in the finals, and we do have a pretty good hand. So I think I'm going to keep this. Unfortunately, we don't have, like, 9 copies of Demon Bolt like that one opponent, but having 2 in your opener is pretty good. All right, let's get our Sculptor down. The next turn, we could probably foretell both of these. Oh, no, it's Blue-Red Giants? Why? Of course it is. Yeah, I think we just foretell both. Right. Okay, cancel. It's a little frustrating that the game doesn't know, like, that you can do that automatically. You kind of have to do it manually. Assault Ravager is so good. I'm going to do my best, but I don't feel good about this matchup at all. What are you? All right, I kind of feel like we just kill that. So let's play the red. So let's see. Greatest number of creature types you have in common. So it's not going to kill anything like next turn. Now let's play Craven Hulk. And let's just bolt this thing down. Now they get to play a very expensive giant. Okay, that just doing that is fine. And I get to just jam a Lindworm. So I could go bolt this turn, but I think... Would I trade Craven Hulk for a 4-2? I feel like I wouldn't. So I think I'll just play the Lindworm. And I hope that they can't counter it. I hope they don't have a Disdainful Stroke, but we'll see. If they do, that's very bad. Okay, they don't. I like it. The perfectly sized squash. No attacks. Okay, full retail Behold the Multiverse is kind of a slow turn, but it's just so much card advantage. All right, Mass Vandal currently doesn't do anything. So I think what I want to do is bolt this thing. Is that what I want to do? Let's just Rune of Speed, I think. See what we draw. So Struggle is pretty good. And they haven't Foretold, so now I get to struggle. Hit for 6. And I get to Demon Bolt something out of the way. But if I lose my Craven Hulk, they have 6 cards in hand. Alright, they take 6. I don't mind that. Okay, we definitely have to get rid of that. That card is just so nasty. I'm going to hold this because I have a couple of things that make me want to discard something. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can Mass Vandal that. Oh, that's really good. I mean, we're definitely Demon Bolting it. Like, just right now. And let's attack for 2. Now we've got a lethal attacker. We still have 5 cards, but this could happen. I'm not really sure why people are playing that card. And it is kind of a, you know, a Jace Fate Seal, but... Yeah, I'm certainly not sending my 6/5, so let's just send the 2/2. I would trade it for either of these. Works for me. No trigger. All right, Shimmer Drift can name, let's say, blue. That's what we like to name. And it's kind of tempting to trade with both of those, but I don't think I want to do that. Oh man, what are you? Okay, that's not that good. Card this forest we've been holding all this time. All right, Glittering Frost just sucks. Darn it. Yeah, we'll just target that. Yeah, still not attacking. Now that thing works. Keep it on top. You hate to see that. So I don't want to play this because they're going to be able to pop this very soon. So no attacks. That's a reasonable card to keep on top. All right, I'm going to hold that for in case I draw my draw spell. No attacks. I think I can just take it for now. Well, I guess we could just block with Mass Vandal, but Mass Vandal is keeping, like, 2 cards from attacking us, just no blocks. That's a pretty good draw for them. Forest is not a great draw for us. At this point, let me double check. I have black, green, red, blue. So I have all 5 of my colors, so I can afford to block with Sentinel this time. And I can pretty much just block with any of my 2 toughness guys because I'm going to lose them to Frostfire at some point. I doubt this hits. It hits? And they get another 6/6? All right. An 8/8, excuse me. We'll just block like this. No, we'll do the 1. And I am not sure that I can find any way out of this, but we'll keep playing anyway. Still don't really want to play my Recluse, but I might have to. I mean, so if I do that, they pop the Frostpire, deal everything 2. Then I still have a 5, a 6, and a 1. They hit me, like, let's say I double block here. They hit me 9, 10, 11, plus 5, 8 is 19. I'm at 16, so I can't even really do that. But, like, not playing it kind of leaves me in the same boat. Like, at this point, I can triple block here, single block here, take millions and lose all of my cards. Yeah, I just don't think I play Recluse. Yeah, I wouldn't count this because it's got 2 toughness. So 3, 5, like 10. Yeah. I think they got me here. I mean, I'll block the 8/8 with Immersturm Raider if they let me. And I think at this point I gotta trade with that thing. I can't just go to 10. But I don't have a way in my deck, I don't think, to deal with an 8/8. Yeah, and so, like, let's say I don't play Recluse. I block here, I take 5, 10, 13. If I do play Recluse, I just lose it. But then they lose their 3/2, so it's kind of the same, so I guess I play it now. I cannot believe they activated this and hit on it. That's amazing. I hope they hit again. Oh, man. Another 8/8. I love it. Okay, sure. Get your scry. I guess I got to put the 1-3 here, and I can put the 4-2 here, and then I take 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we are certainly dead. But I just want to take a minute to drink in this overwhelming victory our opponent laid upon us in the finals. Look at this. I have nothing in play. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the honorable way out. And I'm going to send Provoke the Trolls at, like, something to give it 5 more damage. Just to, send a message to my opponent that I think their deck is amazing. -28. Great games, Mog Flunkies. All right, so that wraps it up. We went 6-3, which is pretty good, and got absolutely smashed in the finals. But I thought this deck was pretty sweet. I thought Karfell Kennelmaster as a splash card was actually pretty amazing. Like, every time I casted this, it was really good. It just broke the board stalls wide open. So, I mean, I consider this to be a perfectly viable splash card, honestly. Jasperus Sentinel is pretty bad, but it works. I just can't resist Path to the World Tree and, like, trying to make this work. The payoff on it isn't even that good, but I just can't help it. It's just too enticing to pass up. So I apologize that this is kind of the same-ish deck as the first one, but I thought it was pretty sweet and worth showing. So I hope you had a good time watching it. If you did, be sure to leave me a comment, leave me a like. You know, let me know I'm stupid and that I did a bunch of things wrong. That's always welcome too. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next draft.